Welcome to Finance with Abram. In this video, I want to give a brief overview of the top 10 financial related terms that were searched for in 2022. Now, I'm doing this through Google Trends because Google dominates search. Like hands down, easily, they dominate search. Throughout last year, and I'll show you up on the screen right here, they have about 80 something percent of the market share of all search across the web right here in the United States. So you'll see right there it ranges in 2022 from 85%, 84%, 86%. But as you see, that is the majority. So overall in 2022, Google continued to dominate the search with 80 something percent of all search going through Google. So this is for the United States. And before I jump into this, I do want to show you that Google does have a neat feature on their website right here on Google Trends that shows like the year in search in 2022. And so on this right here, you can see the top searches for all kind of various categories. However, finance isn't one of them, but there are some financial related terms in the top trending searches of 2022 here in the United States for Google right here. So I'm just going to scroll down and show you a couple right here in the definition. So number one is the rupee right here. So you see the rupee is the currency for India. So there were a lot of searches for the rupee in 2022 in the United States. And you see right there, number 5, recession. You could not get through 2022 in the United States without hearing the word recession. And when you click on it right here, it's going to be more information about, the interest over time. So you see there were a couple spikes right here in June 12th through June 18th right here. And then also in June 24th through June 30th. You can see the top states that were searching for recession and then also related topics and everything. All right, we're going to search on Google, recession. So this is what comes up right now when you search for recession. And, there's going to be a lot of different articles right here. You can see in the last few hours right here, you got articles right there in the last hour, 41 minutes ago, 42 minutes ago, 4 hours ago. So recession is still an ongoing issue for sure in 2023. When are we in recession? Are we in recession? Some people think we're in a recession now. Some people think it's going to happen later this year. Some people think we already been in a recession. So yeah, there's a lot going on with that right here. And let's just click on Investopedia right here. Just get a quick definition of recession for anybody, if you're unfamiliar. But we're going to jump to the top 10 terms for sure. I know I'm rambling. I'm going to try to cut this short right here. So a recession is a significant, widespread, and prolonged downturn in economic activity. So let's go back here to the year in search, and we'll look for, top 10 definitions right here to see if there's any more, finance related terms. So not right here. However, what I'm going to do right here, I'm going to narrow it down in financial related terms in the United States right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to Google Trends. I'm going to go to Explore. And then I'm going to narrow this down to the United States. Narrow this down to the United States. And for categories, I am going to go to finance. So you can see the financial categories right here, how they're broken down. I'm just going to do finance in general. We see accounting, banking, financial planning, investing, everything like that. And we'll look at those as well. But we're just going to go back to finance in general. Let's just see what the top terms were, top inquiries and everything. And we're going to do also a custom range. This is just 2022. So we're going to do the full year of 2022 right there, United States in finance, web search. Let's see, we're going to do top, not rising right here, and we'll just switch that to top as well. For search topics, these are terms that will also search for with these topics right here in the financial category, but we're going to concentrate on specific search queries right here. So but for search queries, this is the top right here, the list right here. I've got it narrowed down. So it's going to be the most popular search queries. Scoring is on a relative scale where a value of 100 is the most commonly searched query. 50 is a query searched half as often as the most popular query, and so on. So let's see what we got here, and we'll search for everything and just see what comes up right here. What I'm seeing right now is heavy on banks. So right here, number 1, we have Chase. Number 2, Wells Fargo, 2 banks right there. Number 3, calculator. So people just wanted to pull up a calculator, I guess. And we'll see what happens when you search for calculator. Number 4, Bank of America, another major bank right there. And number 5, IRS, Internal Revenue Service. So let's just search for it here. All right, so we'll search first for just Chase. We'll just do it just like this, Chase. See what comes up. So we got Chase Bank, right there. JP Morgan Chase. Chase Bank, often referred to as Chase, is an American national bank headquartered in New York City. So this right here is the article that was written on January 4th, 2023 on Insider Intelligence. And it has the list of the top banks in the United States by assets. So let's see right here. And number 1, yep, JP Morgan Chase. So $3.31 trillion in assets, the largest bank in the United States. And that was the number 1 term right there for the financial related category on Google. And so number 2 on the search query is at 88, we have Wells Fargo. Let's search for it. All right, and Wells Fargo and Company is an American multinational financial services company with corporate headquarters in San Francisco, California, operational headquarters in Manhattan, and managerial offices throughout the United States. This is also a major bank in the United States and throughout the world as well. And let's get into where this lies on that list right here of largest banks by assets right here. Let's see. So, yep, Wells Fargo right there at number 4 with $1.712 trillion in total assets right there. So, definitely in the top 5 of the biggest banks in the United States. Wells Fargo, number 2 on the list of Google search queries right here. And number 3, calculator at 83 right here. Let's see what comes up when we Google calculator. Calculator comes up. So that's that's a great result. If I Google for calculator, one of the first things I want to see is a calculator. So this is a fancy calculator here, not one of the basic ones where you just got the section with the numbers, you know, the multiplication, the division, everything like that. You got some other things going on right here. So for sure, and you got calculator.net that comes up, and you know, scientific calculator, calculator soup. So yeah, a lot of people were searching for a calculator in 2022. So yeah, let's go back to the list right here. In number 4, Bank of America, definitely a major bank at 67 right there in the search queries. Let's search for it. Pretty sure this is a top 5 bank by total assets as well. So the Bank of America Corporation is an American multinational investment bank and financial services holding company headquartered at the Bank of America Corporate Center in Charlotte, North Carolina. The bank was founded in San Francisco. Let's see where it lies on that list right here. Bank of America, yes, number 2 of the top 10 biggest U.S. banks at $2.41 trillion in total assets. Bank of America. All right, so let's go to number 5. We have IRS at 64 right here in the search queries. At Internal Revenue Service, let's see what comes up when we Google them. Oh, yes. There it is. The Internal Revenue Service is the revenue service for the United States federal government, which is responsible for collecting U.S. federal taxes and administering the Internal Revenue Code, the main body of the federal statutory tax law, founded July 1st, 1862. So yeah, they've been around for a while and still getting a lot of search inquiries on right here, 2022, number 5 on the list. IRS, Internal Revenue Services. Let's, you know, I want to see when that was getting searched for the most. Was it around, you know, January, beginning of the year, or April when taxes are due, or what? Let's see. Oh, yeah, there's the peak right there. You can see, oh, the peak in February. So you got a peak in February between February 13th and February 19th right there. You have a peak for the interest in Googling right there, IRS. But I bet, look, there in April, you got another little upswing right there. Kind of went down. Started the year slow. You know, nobody wants to talk about taxes. Oh, taxes. Oh, first part of the year. Okay. All right. I got to start doing those taxes. Start, you know, searching. Oh, okay. Yeah, taxes. Oh, yeah. The deadline's coming up in April right there. You see another peak, April 10th through the 16th, IRS right there. And you see it just kind of dwindle down throughout the rest of the year. All right. Taxes have been filed. Nobody, not searching for it as much. All right. A little upswing in August, maybe. Now going back down. So yeah, see the first part of the year heavy on the searches for IRS. Then it dwindles down some right there. Let's go back to the list right here. So let's go through 6 through 10 right here on this list. At number 6, we have Capital One, another major financial services company right here. So at 60 right there on the query, let's Google Capital One and see what comes up. I know it's definitely a bank and everything, but let's just Google and see what happens. Right here, Capital One. Capital One Financial Corporation is an American bank holding company specializing in credit cards, auto loans, banking, and savings accounts, headquartered in McLean, Virginia, with operations primarily in the United States. Right here, founded in July 21st, 1994. And Capital One, let's see where they rank on the top 10 banks right here. Oh, right at number 10, Capital One at $391.81 billion in total assets. Right there at the number 10 spot in the top 10 biggest U.S. banks. And number 7 on the list is Fidelity, a financial services and investment corporation. Let's see what happens when we Google it. Go to Fidelity. Right there, a lot of retirement accounts and things are handled through Fidelity, through corporations and employers and everything like that. Let's see what comes up right here with Fidelity Investments. Fidelity Investments, commonly referred to as Fidelity, earlier as Fidelity Management and Research, or FMR, is an American multinational financial services corporation based in Boston, Massachusetts. Founded in 1946 in Boston, Massachusetts, right here. So yeah, that's Fidelity Investments. A lot of people searching for it right there. Number 7 on the list and the financial category right there on Google in 2022. And number 8 is none other than itself, Google. A lot of people search for Google in 2022 on Google. Okay, and let's just see what happens when we come up with Google. Maybe we're looking for Google stock or just I don't know, Google Jobs or just, but somehow this fell in the category of finance right here. Google. So yeah, what is Google? Google is an American multinational technology company focusing on search engine technology, online advertising, cloud computing, computer software, quantum computing, e-commerce, artificial intelligence, and consumer electronics. Founded on September 4th, 1998 in Menlo Park, California, Google is a major, major company. I believe they are, let's see, was it number 2, number 3? And pretty sure Google is in the top 5 in market capitalization of all corporations in the world. But let's just check it here. And we're going to go right here on this article. Investopedia, September 24th, 2022. Not that many major changes in the past few months, so I'm pretty sure this would be pretty much the same as right now. Maybe slight differences in the numbers, of course, but in the rankings, probably not that much change. Number 1 is Apple. Market capitalization for Apple is $2.65 trillion right there. Number 1, Apple. Number 2, Saudi Aramco at $2.33 trillion. And Microsoft at $2.10 trillion. Alphabet, there it is right there. Alphabet, Google. $1.54 trillion market cap right there. 4th largest company in the world by market capitalization. Yes, definitely top 5. And who's number 5? Amazon. Yep. So a lot of people Googling Google in 2022 on Google. Yes. All right. So number 9, we have PNC, which is a financial services company, a bank, and we're going to search for it to see what comes up right here. PNC Financial Services is an American bank holding company and financial services corporation based in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Its banking subsidiary, PNC Bank, operates in 27 states in the District of Columbia with 2,629 branches and 9,523 ATMs, founded April 10th, 1845. So PNC Financial Services right there at number 9 for the search queries on Google in 2022. And number 10, we have kind of a repeat almost. We have Chase Bank. Most popular on the list, number 1 was Chase. And then at number 10 right there of the top 10 list, we have Chase Bank. So people got a little bit more specific right here with this search. So let's Google Chase Bank and see what comes up. Pretty sure it's going to be basically the same as what comes up when you search for a Chase. So there's Chase Bank. We talked about it. Founded September 1st, 1799. The largest bank in the United States by total assets. What was it at? Like 3 point something trillion? Yeah, $3.31 trillion in total assets. So that is the top 10 list right there for the most popular searches on Google in 2022 in the finance category. Now let's just see, let's break it down a little bit more specific, as I'm curious to see. Of course, banking, pretty much, we'll just go to banking really quick. I'm pretty sure it's going to be those banks that we've talked about already that were on here, top. So yeah, he got the number 1 search query in the banking category is bank. So yeah, and then it goes credit union, Bank of America, Chase, account, PNC, Chase Bank, BTS, routing number, and PNC Bank. So several repeats right there from the finance category overall. But let's go to investments. I'm curious to see what people were searching for with investing here. So investing in the United States in 2022, the top search queries. Number 1, stock at 100. So yeah, a lot of people just, Googling stock just in general. So then you have Fidelity, which is an investment company. We've talked about that, Fidelity Investments. People searching for stock market at number 3. 4, futures. People anticipating, wanting to see what's going to happen on the next day. What are the futures for the Dow, for the S&P? So you have number 4, futures right there. And people do futures trading as well. So that's a whole category in itself. But a lot of people, sometimes, I will even do it, later on in the evening that day. I want to see what the futures kind of headed. Just get a glimpse of where the market might be heading the next day and everything. So yeah, futures at number 4. Number 5, stocks. Number 6, Google. Number 7, Dow Jones Industrial Average. So, one of the main indices that you see in the stock market, the Dow, and the S&P, and then NASDAQ. So number 7, people searching for Dow. Number 8, gold price. People were wondering what the gold price was. What's the price of gold right there? And then number 8. Number 9, Google Finance. And then number 10, Tesla stock. So that's interesting right there. The only specific stock looks like people were searching for is Tesla stock right there in that top 10. Of course, if we keep going, we'll keep going just to kind of look and see. But yeah, Tesla is definitely one of the most popular stocks in the stock market for sure. And let's see, number 7, Fidelity login. 12, stock market today. 13, Amazon. 14, Amazon stock. 15, silver price. 16, Dow futures. 17, ETF. Definitely check out my videos on ETFs if you want to know more about what ETFs are, exchange traded funds, and what my favorites are, what I think are the best of the best in ETFs. I'll definitely be making more videos like that and related videos and everything. And then number 18, Dow Jones. Number 19, stock futures. Number 20, oil prices. 21, AMC stock, another very popular, people call it meme stock, during the 2020, 2021 that was going along with GameStop and everything. So yeah, number 21, AMC stock. 22, news. 23, gas prices. 24, Bitcoin. It's interesting. So I think it's the only cryptocurrency that came under investing in this list so far. Yeah, Bitcoin, which is the most popular cryptocurrency, so that makes sense. But I'm pretty sure that was probably be higher on the list, like in 2021 and 2020 maybe, or something like that. That'll be interesting. Actually, I'll go to that real quick and just see what changed. And then 25, oil price. So I want to see something right here while we're here. We're gonna wrap up this video here soon, but now I'm kind of curious to see what this list was in 2021. Investing. Top. Of course, you got some of the broad generic terms right there. Stocks, everything. Look at that number 4, higher on the list in 2021. AMC stock, number 7 right there, higher. GME, there's the ticker symbol for GameStop. So there it is right there in the list top 10. And you have GME stock, GameStop stock right there, number 12. See, it wasn't in 2022, but while it was, more hype and everything going on in 2021, it was on this list. Tesla stock at 14 right there. ETF, gold price still, silver price, futures, of course, E-Trade. Yeah. Bitcoin, a little bit higher on the list in 2021. So now one more thing. Let's do 2022 just to see something. I'm very curious right here. Let's see. 2020. 2020, guys, there you go. Number 1 again, stock. Holding it down for the top search query in investing is stock. Okay. And then number 2, futures. 3, stock market, Dow. Got that going on. Fidelity, gold, Google, finance. Okay. Tesla stock right there, 13. Gold price, Amazon stock, Dow stock. Okay, well, I thought it would be a little bit more cryptocurrency searches going on right there in investing. Maybe in finance in general. Let's see. I don't know. But let's go back. Let's just do finance in 2020. I want to see what the top. Credit Union, Wells Fargo, got the banks again. Chase, Bank of America, IRS again at number 5 again right there, staying in the top 5. Calculator was searched for more in 2022. All right, let's see. Google stock, Chase Bank. Yep, a lot of the same ones right there. Nothing specific. I was just kind of curious. I know there's a lot of hype behind cryptocurrency in 2020 and 2021. Just wanted to see if that maybe popped in the list a little bit higher. And we'll do one last right here. 2021 top 10 in the finance category in the United States. Let's just see. Of course, bank, IRS, credit card, Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of America, calculator, Capital One, stocks, Fidelity. That's the top 10 right there. And I'm just going to go a little bit further. Stock market, AMC right there, State Farm, Medicare, AMC stock right there, Amazon, IRS refund. All right, yeah. And that's it for the video. Just thought it'd be interesting to look at the top searches in the financial category in 2022 in the United States. And that's the list right there. Hope you all enjoyed the video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.